Hello everyone, and welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup with me, Alfapiomega. Now for those of you who are not following my Patreon, I'm back. My vacation is over, and I also moved to a new place. Hence, the absence of videos. But now, I am settled in, and I hope that from now on I will be able to, again, provide you with a steady stream. Starting with Dungeon Crawl Stone Soup, because that one is easy enough for me to record and edit, so I'm using this one to get back in the flow. Last time we were playing as a troll berserker, and today we are going to continue in that tradition with a bit of a more complicated character. Let me explain. We are going to play as a character of Demonspawn, which is my favorite character. Demon spawns are half human and half demon. They acquire strong demonic mutations as they grow, which means that they have a huge set of random genetic mutations that come, well, not every time you level, but when you level, there's a chance that you will acquire a mutation which has usually 3 levels. So for example, you get small horns, medium horns, and later on large horns. Or you can get antennas, or you can get wings, or you can get scales, aura of death, and things like these, which will help you a lot when you play. On the other hand, demon spawns have very low aptitudes that make up for their strong mutations that they gain. So it's a win-loss scenario. In the end, they are a bit harder than other characters, I would say, but they're fun to play. And we are going to play a Demonspawn Fighter. As you can see, this is not a recommended character. The game recommends Berserker, Abyssal Knight, or Gladiator, but we are going to play a fighter, because I like that. Fighters are equipped with armor and shield, as well as a weapon of their choice and a potion of might. So that's how we are going to start. And we are going to play with a war axe. I like axes in this game. We are going to call this character Xavier. And here we are. So a bit more about Xavier before we start. We have 18 hit points, we have 1 magic. Our armor class is 6, our evasion class is 6. Our shield is 17. We have a shield, everyone. We are on level 1, we are wielding a war axe, we have no ranged weapon. Our strength is 16, intelligence is 9, and dexterity is 12. Nothing really impressive, you know, just a random character of Demonspawn. We have a war axe, we have a scale mail, and we have a shield. We are actually not really good at using this shield, but we will get better as time grows. Fighters are kind of hard in Dungeon Crawl. They die very often. They don't have any specific bonuses, so let's hope we can find a good god early on, so then we gain some special abilities, because otherwise we're kind of screwed. We have a blood ration, and we have a potion of might. Now, as far as our skill goes, you can see that our aptitudes are nothing special. We have 0 or -1 on everything. We have 3 levels of fighting, 1.7 level in axes, 2.6 in armor, 2.6 in shields, and that's about it. I haven't explained this last time, but there are 2 modes that you can use for the skill distribution, or experience distribution into skills. There's automated mode and there's manual mode. Automated mode makes it so that when you play, the game evaluates how much you use different skills and divides your skill points, not equally, accordingly. However, when you go with manual, the game just lets you choose which and how you will train. So this is what we're going to use. I played Dungeon Crawl a lot on my vacation, and I kind of grew accustomed to the manual distribution. I'm going to turn off fighting because we don't need that one at this point. However, we're going to prioritize axes. We really need to get that higher up because, you know, our axes skills suck. And if we want to kill things, we need to be able to hit them. I'm going to keep armor and shields on, but once we reach level 3 in armor, I'm going to turn it off and focus on just axes and shields. As I mentioned before, we are not really good in using the shield. There are 3 types of shields in the game. There's a buckler, which requires level 5 in shields to use well. Up until level 5, it gives you penalties, I think, in evasion, in your attack speed, and in your attack rolls. Shields penalize you all the way up until level 10, and large shields until level 15. So our priority is to get this at least to level 6, then we can take a break. And axes I would like to get at least to level 6 or 7 before we turn on some other things like fighting and throwing. Another note that's important is that our playstyle will change a lot depending on our mutations. Some mutations give you extra armor, some mutation gives you extra evasion, there's an aura of death mutation, you know, you will see. It's always random, so you never know which mutations you will get, and I kind of like that. So yeah, here we go. We got 14 gold now, nice statues here, let's just ignore them for now. A green potion, damn, these statues are nice. And this is obviously not the way, so let's just auto-explore. Okay, our first enemy is a hobgoblin, so let's whack it, and he tried to whack us, we blocked it. I don't think we used shield last time. The way this works is that shield roll is the first one. Once you fail the shield roll, your evasion kicks in, and once that one fails, your armor takes over. I'm going to mostly ignore evasion, and I'll go for shields and armor, because that's how it works with fighter. Okay, I killed the giant newt in 1 hit. The hobgoblin is trying to whack me, and it's dead now. A bit more gold. Let's get me. There's a rat here, and the rat bit me quite a lot. It's kind of peculiar. There are some arrows here, and a scroll. What can I? Oh, there are 2 scrolls here. Interesting. And this kobold is throwing things at me. And our axes increased to level 2. Okay, cool. By the way, the time for mutations is randomized. You always get the first mutation on level 2, but from then on, you can or could gain mutations on each level. However, you usually don't. So for example, you can get it on level 2. Well, you get it on level 2, but then level 3 is a possibility, level 4 is a possibility, but you never know when and how you will get your mutations. I once ran dry all the way up to level 8, which was kind of frustrating, and then I got 6 mutations in a row, so it's really depending on how the game plays itself out. Some mutations I like more than others. Okay, here we are, level 2. So let's see what we get. Your demonic ancestry asserts itself. Your feet thicken and deform. Okay, well, this one is one of those I really don't like, because it makes it so that eventually we will not be able to have boots on. You have large cloven feet, but we get an auxiliary kick attack, which is a good thing, I guess. Okay, not much here, just hobgoblin, so let's get rid of it. Another scroll, another one. Oh, we found the helmet, cool. And a dart by the kobold. We're getting quite a lot of scrolls. That's good. Okay, let's put on the helmet. I forgot to put it on. It's a +0 helmet, but our armor class has risen to level 7, or to 7. Damn, why do I keep saying levels? I'm going to ignore any armor below scale mail. So maybe ring mail I'll try out sometimes, but what I'm interested in, scale mail, chain mail mostly, then plate mail and crystal plate mail, if we ever get so far, which I kind of doubt, but let's see. And there's a ring mail here, and a goblin corpse, and a rat is coming on us. Nothing interesting so far. Pair of gloves, cool. Another free armor. It's +0, but we are up to 9. Nothing here. How's our armor scaling? We're almost up to level 3. Okay, let's kill the giant cockroach. And continue on. Sling, I'm not interested in. If I'm going to use any weapon ranged weapon, god damn it, sorry guys. If I'm going to use any ranged weapons, it's going to be throwing. Okay, seems like this is it. Yes, done exploring. Only level 2, but that doesn't really matter. We're almost up to level 3. And this first level wasn't really all that bad. I don't think I showed you the search function, which I kind of like. Let's see if there are new interesting weapons. Nothing. And armor. Anyways, no, just the ring now. You know what? Just for those, let's put it on. Come on, go. And let's... Alright. Of course it's cursed. Of course it's cursed. But now our evasion is up to 7, so it's really not a biggie. I'll keep the scale mail in my inventory and we'll see how it goes on. So now that we're at level 2, I should be a bit more careful because a stronger enemy can work here. Okay, more gold, some more scrolls, and a goblin throwing... Is that a slingshot? Yes, sling bullets. And a ring. Cool. Oh, we have 2! I completely missed the first one. Put on the ring. A ring of regeneration. Cool. That one is very useful. And a encrusted opal ring. Not good. A mace. Not really interesting for us. Oh, hello there, kobold. Let's get rid of you. And armor scale increased to level 3. So let's turn it off now and keep the axes and shields. Now, I think I mentioned that armor scale makes it so that you get a bit more from armor and it doesn't lower your evasion as much. It has higher effects the higher the tier of your armor is. So, shining one. Interesting. So, for example, for leather armor as 10, the skill of 10 in armor won't be that good for leather armor, but it will give you a large bonus for plate armor.